Tonight, and you're here at First Coast Comedy's main event. You guys ready to have some fun, have some laughs, put those hands together, let's make some noise. Oh, come on, I said let's make some noise. And let's bring to the stage your host, Madeline.
She said, and the crowd made a bunch of spaceship noises. Some good variety, a very good variety. Excellent. Well, like Michael said, my name is Madeline. I will be your host tonight. Now, real quick, by show of hands, who here has never been to First Coast Comedy before? Wow. Okay. All right, good. You can put those hands down. Again, by show of hands, who here is coming to see a show at First Coast Comedy, but for your very first time tonight? Should be the same hands. Yes, it should. Yes, it should. Good. I got some of you. You found Steve at the bar. That's good. Well, let me tell you guys, great to see so many new faces. Let me tell you a little bit about what we do here. Here at First Coast Comedy, we do improv comedy. A lot of people think comedy, they think stand-up, right? One person up here telling a whole bunch of jokes like they're making them up on the spot, but really they spent weeks, months, years planning them in advance. We're actually making all of this up on the spot for you. In order to do that, we have to get a bunch of suggestions from you, the audience. Say that with me, you, the
audience.
Ooh, one more time, but like you mean it. You, the
audience.
Excellent. So let's do a little practice of that. Now, I might come to anybody over here if you feel like I'm circling you with my magical loop. I am. And I might say, give me your favorite underwater sea creature on 3. 1, 2, 3. Sea cucumber. Ooh, I heard sea cucumber. Good. Excellent. So I would take octopus and sea cucumber, and we'd use them in our scenes or our games. I might come to anybody over here if you feel like I'm circling you. I am. And I might say, give me your favorite fruit on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Banana.
Ooh, I heard banana, closely followed by papaya. Unique, I like it. Good. We would take that, we'd use it in our scenes or our games. I might come to anybody over here and I might say, I don't know, give me your mother's maiden name and your social security number on 3. 1, 2, 3. Smith, but no numbers. Foiled again. Good. So that is how suggestions are gotten. Now, at various points throughout the show, in addition to asking for suggestions, we will also ask for the help of one or more fun-loving audience volunteers. Everybody say, ooh. Everybody say, ah. Everybody say, definitely me.
Definitely me.
Good, yeah. All right, real quick. Good, I'm glad that you did that. Now, real quick, by show of hands, who thinks that they might want, of their own volition, to volunteer in a scene or a game without knowing anything else?
This lady does.
A few brave souls. All right, good. Give it up for the bravest among you. Well, let me sweeten the deal for you a little bit here. Now, I know why the rest of you didn't raise your hands. You've seen a YouTube video of a comedian just heckling somebody, making them look real bad, bringing them up on stage, making fun of them. That is not what we do here. If you come up on stage and help us out in a game, you will look awesome because we will make sure we make you look awesome. You'll be the envy of everybody else in this theater. You'll probably get a promotion at work. I don't know, I can make some calls, all right? And you'll win a prize. Yeah. Now, it could be one of a few things. It could be a brand new, fresh out of the package iPad. Ooh. It could also be a free pass to come back to First Coast Comedy! Good. All right, so knowing that there's incentive, who thinks they may want to volunteer in a scene or a game? Now. Okay, good. And I'll tell you one other thing. This is not volunteering, all right? This is bullying. It's just like low-grade bullying, and if you do this to somebody, you become the volunteer yourself here at First Coast Comedy, all right? We fight bullying with bullying. Good. Give it up for those brave people. One more thing before we go to our next thing. I know it's a little toasty in here. One of our ACs decided to do what ACs do in July and die. So, luckily, we've got Steve at the bar. Give it up for Steve. We got fans going. We're going to make a real Florida experience in here. And in addition to having nice cold beers and non-alcoholic drinks, Steve also personally offered to fan people for $5. So, if you want to go to Steve and get fanned for, I don't know what the minutes are on that, but just see Steve if you want to get personally fanned. We appreciate you guys sticking it out with us. We're out here sweating for you under the lights, so thank you guys so much. Now, not that we need literal warming up, but I know that the players are literally and figuratively very warmed up. I made them run laps in the alley for character building. There's only one more group of people that needs to be warmed up. Who can it be? It must be you, the audience. Good. So we're going to do that with the clap-o-meter, or if we were in England, we would call it the clapometer. It goes like this. Start over here on this side of the stage at a 1. We're going to work our way all the way up to a 10. Now here a 1 is like a nice, polite golf clap. It's kind of like you're watching a live stage production of Peter Pan and you don't really care what happens to Tinkerbell. Yeah, you don't care about Tinkerbell at all. When we get over to a 10, this is like blow the roof off this place. You're at your favorite concert, eating your favorite food with your favorite people. Best night of your life ever, loudest we could possibly be. And just for fun, out of 7, let's just go dead silent. Cool? Everybody on board? Yeah? All right, good. We'll start over here at a 1. Very polite. Yeah. A ballet recital. At a 2. At a 3. At a 4. Hooting and hollering becomes acceptable at a 5. And a 6. And a 7. And an 8.
All right, let's keep it going and bring your players to the stage. We have Adam Bateman, Dave Logan, Alex Grinnan, Jill Bresnahan, Johnny Kalinowski, and your host, Madeline Grinnan.
You paid for a comedy show and you got magic instead. What's that all about? Give it up for your players one more time. There is one more thing I forgot to mention. Now, here at the main event, this is our 7:30 show, and this is a show for everyone. A show for who? A show for everyone. So because we're asking you to shout out a whole bunch of suggestions, just keep that in mind when you're shouting out your suggestions. Keep them out of the bathing suit area. We're going to do a clean show, all right? Give me some more round of applause for a clean show. For those of you groaning, you should have read the website. I don't know what to tell you. All right, let me get my... Oh, actually, we're going to jump into our very first game. This is a game called What Are You Doing? This game takes the right half of your brain and the left half of your brain, and it makes them fight each other. So in this game, we'll have 2 players up. One player will begin performing an activity. The other player will say, "What are you doing?" This player will say anything other than what they are doing, and then this player has to take that on. So for example, that player might say, "Brushing my teeth." This player will begin brushing their teeth. The other player will say, "What are you doing?" This player will say anything other than what they are doing, and it will go back and forth until somebody fails. There's a number of ways. People. I knew you would laugh at that. There's a number of ways people can be eliminated in this game. If they stutter, they stammer, or they hesitate, they will be
Out of there.
Everybody say and do that with me, please. They will be
Out of there.
Good. If they repeat something that's already been said, like a major theme, right? Like I'm painting a picture, painting a house. That's painting. We already heard about it. They will be
Out of there.
good. And if they spit on anybody in the front row here, well, it may be refreshing. They will be wet. Wet, unfortunately. There's no penalty for that. So let me get my first 2 players up here, please. Clap for everybody. Nice. All right. Somebody over here, give me your real life job, your real life occupation. Attorney. All right. So these are going to be all of the what are you doings about being an attorney. Adam, you will initiate players. Are you ready?
Yes!
Good. Begin.
What are you doing? Making an objection.
I object, Your Honor. What they said I don't like.
On what grounds?
No, this isn't true. What they're
What are
saying.
you doing?
Looking through my case files.
It's gotta be in here somewhere. He's right here. Your case number 416. Yeah.
What
we
are
got
you
that in
doing?
here. Passing a question during discovery.
What are you doing? I'm starring in one of those attorney commercials where I'm talking about why you should hire me.
Hi, did you just fall down in a market, off your car, the back of your truck, or just plain old had bad ice cream? Call Farrah and Farrah.
What are you doing?
Making my witness say the answers I coached them on.
So you were not at the murder scene at 7 o'clock when the murder happened, correct?
Yes.
And also, you don't...
What are you doing?
Shaving an attorney.
How long have you been an attorney for?
What are you doing?
He hesitated. He is. Yeah. Give it up for Adam, everybody.
You lose.
All right. That was fun. I want to make this harder for you. From anybody over here, who has first and last initial?
JB.
Oh, a few. I got worried for a second there. I thought maybe you were all numbers. What did you say?
JM.
J-M. All right, the letters are going to be J and M. So the first word you say has to start with the letter J. The next word you say has to start with the letter M. I will allow for little connecting words in between players. Are you ready?
Yes.
Good. Dave, you will initiate. Begin.
What are you doing? Jousting mittens.
Ah, ha ha ha! And now I will defeat you, little mittens.
What are you doing?
Just maneuvering.
Hey, I'm just gonna go over here. I'm gonna go over here a little bit. Don't mind me going up here right now.
What are you doing?
Jalapeno mocking.
You don't have legs like I do. Spicy.
What are you doing?
Justifying monkeys.
Hey, these monkeys, they're here because they're part of the missing link chain and they have every right
What
to
are you
exist.
doing?
Hey, jackalope maintaining.
All right, you stay here. Nobody believes you're real. You gotta stay right in this little box.
What are you doing?
Joining Mississippi.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, feels the same.
What are you doing?
He couldn't think of anything. I'm sorry, Davis. Give it up for Dave. Oh man. Okay, good. We're gonna get two more initials. Anybody at all give me your first and last initial? C and H. C and H is what I heard. All right, Alex, you will initiate players. Are you ready?
Yes.
Good. Begin. What are you doing?
Collecting hens.
Hens! Oh, hens! Oh, cluck, cluck. Okay, you come on over here. You're getting really my cake.
What are you doing?
Calling Henry!
Henry! Henry! Come here, Henry! Henry! Coining Homer.
Homer, I'm going to have to melt you down and stick you into this mitt. I'm really sorry about it.
What are you doing?
Chasing hats!
You can't catch me.
Come on, I will put my head, the top of my head doesn't have any hair on it. I need you because of the sun.
Sorry.
What are you doing?
Counting happiness.
I remember that one time. I smiled with my papa. One. Oh, yes, that other time. I was... No, that's it.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Clucking at hounds!
Get away from me.
What are you doing?
Catching hammers.
Darren, why do they have everything has wings in heaven? Great. I can't
What are you doing?
Cindering a
down on its head. I'm 7 months pregnant and I hate mopping. That's the chore that I hate doing right now. Somebody else tell me your least favorite household chore.
Laundry.
Laundry. Can you do me a quick favor? Can you stand up and show me one repetitive motion that looks like laundry to you? This. You see this? So both of our players start doing this? Excellent. Thank you so much. Give it up for everybody. All right, so here's what's going to happen. In a moment, Jill is going to say, I'm doing laundry, try that on for size. Johnny has to say anything other than doing laundry that fits with this motion that he is doing that it looks like he's actually doing. We're going to go ahead and get started. Players, are you ready?
Yes!
All right, Jill, take it away.
I'm doing laundry. Try that on for size.
I'm rolling out the pizza dough. Try that on for size.
I'm just trying to walk across the street. I'm a little old grandma. Try that on for size.
I'm throwing dirt into a pit. Try that on for size.
I'm paying my 2 twins to leave me alone. Try that on for size.
I'm unfolding this very large map so I can find the treasure. Try that on for size.
I'm going to play Big Buck Hunter with 2 hands. Try that on for size.
I'm trying to tell this 3-year-old what's the business. Try that on for size.
I'm spanking both my kids. Try that on for size.
I'm tossing out a nickel with each hand. Try that on for size.
I'm punching my husband in both his arms. He's really short. Try that on for size.
I'm about to jump out of this plane, but I'm a little hesitant. Try that on for size.
I'm sorry, Jill, you are Johnny is the winner! Hey! All right, good. Oh, that was super fun. That's great. Let's keep the action clicking along. Let me get my next 2 players up here, please. The game of Dr. Know-It-All. Dr. Know-It-All. Give it up for him, everybody. All right, so what I need from all of you in the audience, excellent, is to start thinking about a whole bunch of questions. They could be relationship questions, questions about life, questions about work, just any question at all. What is the meaning of life? How do I get Karen to leave the fax machine alone? I work here. Any question that you might think, and then these guys have to answer those questions, but they have to do it in a very particular way. This is Dr. Know-It-All who answers questions 1 word per person at a time. All right? So who's got a question for our doctor here? Yes?
Where were you last night?
Ooh, Dr. Know-It-All, where were you last night?
Last
Night
I
was
here.
He lives here. We keep him in the back. Good. All right, give me another question for our doctor, please. Yes?
Why is the patient blue?
What's that?
Why is the patient blue?
Doctor, why is the patient blue?
The
patient
is
blue
because
the
patient
needs
some
blood
in
their
brain.
Not enough of that old brain blood. Not enough brain blood. Good, let's get another question. Maybe a relationship question. Yeah, or any question at all, yeah.
How do I dismantle the HOA?
How? And what's your name?
Aurelia.
Aurelia. How does Aurelia dismantle the HOA? I certainly want to know.
To
dismantle
the
HOA.
You
First
need
to
use
your
guerrilla
tactics
to
take
down
the
leader.
Don't even worry about all the peons. Start right at the top. Take down the leader of the HOA. All right. Now you all see how the game works. Remember how earlier I said we could use the help of a brave, fun-loving audience volunteer? Let's make this doctor 50% smarter. Can I get an audience volunteer, please, who wants to be the 3rd head of this doctor? Yeah, in the back. Right here. Center up a little bit, guys. Excellent. Tell everybody your name.
Christina.
Christina, give it up for Christina. All right, now our doctor is much smarter, so let's get some hard-hitting questions for him, shall we?
Why is my wife crazy?
Why? I hope your wife's not here for your sake. All right, Dr. Know-It-All, what's your name?
John.
Why is John's wife crazy?
John, your
Wife.
is crazy
Because.
of
You.
Yep. It was exactly as
Lego get stuck in there?
How did the Lego get stuck in there, Doctor?
You put
The
Lego there.
because
You need
to
listen to
your
wife.
Legos obviously are supposed to stick together, not in other places. Listen to your wife. Jeez. All right, let's get one more question for our doctor here. Anybody at all?
Where's all the missing socks?
Where's all the missing socks, doctor?
Well, the
washing
socks is
The washing socks is.
lost.
and therefore
The
mystery is
solved.
The washing socks is lost. Therefore, mystery solved. Excellent, excellent. I love it. Let's get another question for our doctor. Anybody at all? Yeah.
What makes the rocket ship go?
What makes a rocket ship go?
what makes
The
rocket ship
go.
is easy.
Because
I have
scientific
knowledge that
it
happens to
be
powered by
carbon
dioxide.
All right, give it up for everybody on that
Great job. Stanford, she's got a
Hey,
prize
stay here
for
for
you.
just 1 second. I got a prize for you. Thank you so much for volunteering. Because of your help, you are winning a free pass to come back to First Coast Comedy. And a magic trick. Good, good, good. Give it up for her one more time. This next game is a very challenging game indeed. This is a game called Countdown. But before I explain it to you, let me get a suggestion of a very active outdoor activity.
Sprinting.
I heard kayaking. Kayaking is a suggestion for this scene of Countdown. All right, so here's what's going to happen. You are going to see about a 2-minute scene, and then I will explain more of the game to you. Sound good? In the game of Countdown, players, are you ready?
Yes!
Good, begin.
Yeah! Vacation, baby!
it's cool that you carried the oar, but can you help me with the actual kayak?
You are strong!
Oh god. The lake? We're gonna kayak on a lake?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, fine, let's just... You get in, I'll get in behind you.
Okay, well, let me get in the water.
Okay?
Okay. You.
Oh, nature is majestic. Oh, here's the paddle, babe.
Get out of here!
Let's go, let's go. Just do it, we go forward. Whoa! Eat wake clowns.
What was that?
That was a guy on a jet ski.
Yeah, I'm on a jet ski. Whoa!
Oh, oh, you fell in. Jet ski man, save her.
Oh, boom, kayaker, I don't know.
Time! Give it up for him, everybody! All right, so that scene was 1 minute and 30 seconds. So here's what's going to happen. Now they have 45 seconds to replay that exact same scene, all right? Don't leave out any detail. Players, are you ready?
Yes!
Good, begin.
Vacation.
Cool, you brought the oar. Maybe you can help me with the kayak?
You're strong, babe.
So we're gonna kayak on a lake, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Can you please help me get in the water?
You've got this. Let's get in.
30 seconds.
Here's the paddle.
Thanks. Get out of here, you!
Nature.
Oh, yeah, eat wake fools.
What was that?
It was a guy on a jet ski. Those things are awesome.
What a shark!
Oh, yeah, it's a jet ski.
guard! You fell in, Jusky guy, save her!
Oh, kayak girl, I don't know.
All right, I let that one go a little long. That was actually 50 seconds. So now you have 25 seconds. Just 25 seconds to replay the scene. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Begin.
Vacation!
Oh, you're right. Oh, or maybe help me with the kayak?
You got that, put it in there! Nature! Let's go!
10 seconds!
Wait, wait, fools!
Go!
What's that?
How's it
That's the kayak guy, fool!
I don't know, babe!
Oh, this kayak girl, I don't know.
Oh man, that was great, but they're not done. I just want to see it in 12 seconds. It's the closest I could get. Maybe 12 and a half seconds. Players, go!
Vacation!
Awesome! Help me out here, jerk!
It's me, kayak guy.
Kayak!
Kayak girl, I don't know.
Good. Excellent. Give it up for him. All right. For this next game, we do need the help of yet another fun-loving audience volunteer. Anybody want to volunteer? I saw some brave hands earlier. Yeah, come on up here. Get a part of Hey, thank you. Look at the elbow, man.
I know.
Tell everybody your name.
Jason.
Give it up for Jason.
Hey.
All right, so players, will you actually take Jason and explain the game of moving bodies to him,
Sure,
please?
yeah.
We're going to play the game Moving Bodies. So they're going to explain that game to Jason while I explain the game to you, the audience. You, the audience. Excellent, good. So in this game, what just happened is Jason inherited some real-life action figures. So our players are not going to be able to move their own bodies at all. They can talk, but that's it. Jason has to move them. If they want to walk, he has to make them walk. If they want to move their arms, he's got to move their arms. Real quick, can I get a suggestion to get them started of another active, like a sport, any sport?
Parkour.
Parkour. Hey guys, your suggestion is parkour. Yeah, parkour. Good.
We'll make it work, right?
Absolutely, yeah. Keep them. It's all about the cardio here. And while they're explaining the game to Jason, I'll take some time to tell you about other stuff that we do here. Y'all are here at the main event, which is our 7:30 show, clean show for everybody. We also have a show at 10 o'clock called The Blue Show. That is not a show for everybody. That is a show for 21 and up only because if someone were to sneak in here and they were not quite 21 yet, they would be by the time they left. Yes, they would. We have that show tonight at 10 p.m. Looks like you guys are ready, though, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
All right, in the game of moving bodies. Jason, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, give it up for him, everybody!
Well, I'm finally out of the hospital, and I'm ready to get back on the horse.
You're prepared to do more parkour here at my parkour studio, which is the outdoors.
I am ready. Take me by the hand and lead me.
Very good. I've missed you, sir. I've missed you.
Parkour Sensei. It has been the greatest honor of my life to train here.
I pledge allegiance to making you awesome. Now, I ask you to climb on top of that stranger's car and jump off of it.
The Prius?
The Prius.
I will.
I'm going to do the same, but well done, well done. But I'm gonna do it much slower though. And here I go.
I can see for miles. Let me take in the view. Ah, yeah.
Now, of course, it wouldn't be parkour if we didn't jump to another stranger's vehicle. And I'm straddling two of them. And I've made it to a Subaru.
I think I can make it onto that semi.
Johnny! You said this was over!
Carol, I'm sorry. I can't abandon parkour. It's too much of my blood.
What about the kids?
What about Sally and Jimmy?
You made a promise to us! Oh, God! Your finger is broken! Get it out of my face!
Make a decision. Look me in the eye. Tell me, will it be me, your parkour sensei? Or will it be her who I will indicate with to not her?
You're breaking my heart!
Mommy, is Daddy gonna come back to us?
It doesn't look like it.
I want to see Daddy and give him a hug.
Ah!
At one
No,
time,
I can't even look at it.
at one time, family was the only thing that could get me to jump.
Cover your eyes, Sally!
But now, I know that it's parkour that is my true love. Sensei.
I'm gonna put my hands on my heart and show you how broken it is.
To prove that you are true to parkour and not to your family, give your child his last hug.
All right.
I'll get out of the way.
Jimmy, here's my last acrobatic hug.
Alright, give it up for him one more time, everybody. Cardio into. Now, hey, you are not going home empty-handed. I did already give out a free pass. You know what you get?
Free pass?
You get the iPad.
Oh!
Yeah, so if anything happens to your eye, you just take this and you just right over. It's only gently used now. All right, does that sound good? Perfect. And you get a free pass to come back to All right. Excellent. We're going to move on to our next game. This is a game called 185. 185. Let me get all my players up here for the game of 185, please. Good. So this game uses the oldest joke structure in the book. It goes like this. 185 blanks walk into the bar. Bartender says, "I'm sorry, we're closing. We can't serve you 185 blanks." And the blanks reply, "Punchline." You're going to fill in the blanks. Our players here are going to be making up the punchlines on the spot. So for example, if you gave us the suggestion of penguin, the joke might be something like this. 185 penguins walk into the bar. Bartender says, "I'm sorry, we're closed. We can't serve you." And the penguins reply, "Oh no, waddle, we do."
That's the way they walk.
I'll tell you what, if you like pun or dad jokes, you're gonna love this game. And if you don't, you'll be fine. It'll be over in like 5 minutes. You're just fine. So from anybody over here, give me a suggestion of something you find in your garage. A lawnmower. 185 lawnmowers in the game of 185 players. Are you ready?
Yes!
Good, begin.
185 lawnmowers walk into a bar. Bartender says, "I'm sorry, we're closing. We can't serve you." And 185 lawnmowers go, you know what? You know what you're saying here? You're you know what? You're living on the edge.
185 lawnmowers walk into a bar. The bartender says, "We're closing. We can't serve you." And they say, "Don't you remember us? John Deere."
185 lawnmowers walk into a bar. Bartender says, "I'm sorry, we're closed. I can't serve you." And 185 lawnmowers like, "Well, we don't want any beer. You got any grass?"
And that's all the jokes about lawnmowers. Good. From anybody over here, you give me something that there's an entire aisle of dedicated to at the grocery store, like cereal or...
International food.
Ooh, international food. All right, 185 international foods. Players, take it away.
185 international foods walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "I'm sorry, we're closed." And the international foods say, "We're just trying to tie one on."
185
185 international foods walk into a bar, and the bartender says, I cannot serve 185 international foods. And they all go, rice.
185 international foods walk into a bar, and the bartender says, we're closed right now. We can't serve you. And the international foods are like, but we were knighted by the Queen. And well, my name is Sir Acha.
185 international foods walk into the bar, and the bartender's like, I am so slammed, I cannot serve you guys right now. And they go, why? We're not Russian.
185 international foods walk into a bar, and the bartender says, sorry, we're closed, I can't serve you. And he's like, right, fine, we're just gonna jump in our car and we're gonna peel off.
185 international foods walk into a bar, and the bartender's like, well, we're closed right now, we can't serve you. And they're like, no, you got us sick. We borrowed sickness from you. We lent ill.
What? All right, give it up for the international foods. That's good. They're working hard. They're working hard. Let's do this. Lentil. From anybody at all, give me something that costs more than $100. A car. All right, 185 cars.
185 cars walk into a bar, and the bartender's like, cars, I haven't seen you in so long. And like, we haven't seen you in so long. This is crazy how much this place has changed pre-us.
185 cars walk into a bar, and the bartender says, I'm sorry, I can't serve you. We're closed. And 185 cars just leave as fast as they can. They squeal.
Thank you. 185 cars walk into a bar. Bartender says, I'm sorry, we're closing. We can't serve you. And 185 cars look at the menu, and they're like, oh, gosh, now that I look at the menu, yeah, these prices we can't afford.
185 cars walk into a bar. The bartender says, I got time to make one drink for one of you. And one of the cars says, okay, fine, I'll have a soda and gin.
Okay, 185 cars walk into a bar, and the bartender says, sorry, I can't serve you. And 185 cars are like, they turn to his friend who is in from overseas, and he's like, I guess it's not our day, woo.
185 truck cars walk into a bar. Bartender says, I'm sorry, we're closing. We can't serve you truck cars today. And 185 truck cars go, wait a minute, I don't think you understand. We know the very people that created this establishment. Yes, our friend Peter. This is the place that Peter built. I know, it was a long walk. It was a long walk. Yeah.
185 cars walk into a bar, and the bartender says, I'm sorry, we're closing. And the cars say, no, we know the owner. We know the owner, Ed. Hey, Ed! And Ed looks at the bartender, and the bartender looks at him, and he says, Ed, sell!
185 cars walk into a bar. Bartender says, we're closing right now, and the cars are like, oh no, what are we gonna do? We want to keep hanging out and partying. And one of the cars is like, hey, we can all go have a drink back in my hood.
185 cars walk into the bar, and the bartender says, I'm sorry, we're closed, we can't serve you. And they're like, just one drink. My friend's here from Italy. He just wants one of these drinks up there. Isuzu.
Okay, it's for the older folks. 185 old European cars walk into a bar. The bartender says, I'm sorry, we're closing, we can't serve you. So 185 old European cars go, we're not going to leave, you go.
Part of our show, which is our world-renowned intermission. Yes, indeed. The best intermission on Mayport Road and probably the rest of the world. Indeed. So, you have some options during intermission. First of all, you can go and visit Steve at the bar. Yeah. Steve has got all sorts of drinks, alcoholic and non-alcoholic, and he's also doing a special shot tonight. He's doing a lemon drop shot tonight. It's on sale too, yeah. We can all do a shot together, except for me, but you guys can. If you have refreshed and you need to defresh, you can also use the restrooms. Don't be fooled, there's one straight ahead and also to the left. If you choose to do none of that, you should sit in your chairs and stare at your phones, and if you're gonna just make no meaningful human contact anyway, that's fine. I call that the Gen Z option. Welcome to do it. But you should go to our website, which is firstcoastcomedy.com. There you can learn about our other shows, like the Blue Show I told you about. You can also learn about classes and workshops. We have a jam here every single Thursday, which is like a drop-in improv comedy workshop from 7 to 9 p.m. Anybody can come, try some improv, have a great time. And we can come to you. Who here gets along perfectly with everybody they work with? One liar. Oh, several liars. Are you all self-employed? Yeah. Well, maybe they have a super perfect, wonderful, amazing corporate environment, but for the rest of you, good. For the rest of y'all, we can come to your workplace and provide corporate training and team building because we have a van. Woo! It's a 2010 Honda Odyssey. They don't just give those out to anybody. No, they don't. So we can use the skills that we use in an improv comedy show, bring them to your workplace for fun and laughter and joy, and also communication and talking real good to each other and stuff. You get it, right? Excellent. But all of that is on our website, which is firstcoastcomedy.com. Hey, say that with me. The website is
firstcoastcomedy.com.
And we will see you after this very brief
Intermission!
to clap and cheer. I just like to do it a lot. We're going to jump right back into the action. Let me get all my players up here for the game of Pass the Mic, please. Pass the mic. Now, I bet money that when you signed up to see an improv comedy show tonight, you didn't think you were also going to see a freestyle rapping show. Yeah, it's going to happen. Yes, it is. Yeah. So this is a game called Pass the Mic. Now, this game is better seen through example. So we're going to say that the name is John for the game Pass the Mic, all right? And Alex, you will start. 5, 6, 7, 8.
I know this fella, his name is John.
Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
His favorite dessert is a bonbon.
Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
It's hot outside. He's mowing his lawn.
Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Went to Mexico and tried some flan.
Pass the mic. Pass the mic. Oh, when he sleeps, he leaves the light on. Pass the
All right,
mic.
give it up for him, everybody. So now here's what we're going to do. We are going to get names from all of you in the audience. Good. So anybody at all, give me your real life one-syllable name, or if you removed all the other syllables from your name, this would be your name. Like mine would be Mad, right? Give me your one-syllable name. Nick. Nick. All right, the name is Nick. Back there. 7, 8.
He's sitting right there, and his name is Nick.
Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
When he shaves with a razor, he uses a Bic.
Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
He's feeling well. He ain't sick.
Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
He's trying to hit on me. He thinks he's slick.
Pass the mic. Pass the mic. Oh, he is a magician. Show me a trick. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Got Lyme disease from a tick.
Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
But if he saw that bug, he'd give it a flick.
Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Look at this wall. It's not real brick.
Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
He lit a candle. He lit that wick.
Pass the mic. Pass the mic. In the country he swam in a creek. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
He played a prank. He did an antic.
Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
He gets real petty. He's kind of pedantic.
Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Martin Short played Jiminy Glick.
Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
He's always laughing. Does a little snick.
Pass the mic. Pass the mic. Ooh, he kinda smells sick. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
He lit a candle by the wick.
No! Alex! All right, you guys, this is an elimination game, and Wick was a repeat. Alex, I'm sorry, you are Alex. Give it up for Alex, everybody. Oh, that was a great round. Give it up for that round. Woo! All right, let's get another one-syllable name from anybody at all.
Share.
What'd you say?
Shell.
Shell? Shell. All right, the name is Shell.
Oh yeah. Sitting right there, and her name is Shell. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Starts to drool at the sound of a bell.
Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
As a card player, she has a tell.
Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
She had a tummy ache. Didn't feel well.
Pass the mic. Pass the mic. Oh, she drinks her water from a well. Pass the mic. Pass the
No,
mic.
I'm sorry. That's a use of the word well. We just had the word well. Damn, you are.
Great context.
You almost
She
got
wa-
it by me, but not today.
She likes well water.
All right. Excellent. Let's get another one-syllable name.
Tom.
What is it?
Tom.
Tom. The name is Tom, Adam. 5, 6, and
B-O-B does not spell Tom.
Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Loves his dad and his mom.
Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
He's like dynamite. He's the bomb.
Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Keeps all his memories on a CD-ROM.
Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
He went bust with a .com.
Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Everybody knows he's got a tom-tom.
Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
And when he camps, it's in a wigwam.
Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Do you know where he's from?
Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
He's always chewing on some gum.
No!
back in the name is Al.
Pass the mic. Pass the mic. He's my friend. He's my pal.
Pass the mic. Pass the mic. I can't quite tell, but he might have a gal. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
In 2001, the computer was Hal.
Pass the mic. Pass the mic. Another name for a computer is Sal. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Oh, really? That's what you're going to take?
Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Johnny didn't have anything. I'm sorry, Johnny is.
I got a cheater. I got a cheater.
He cheated. Very nice, very nice. He cheated. Jim, you said Tom. All right, excellent, excellent.
Grab that drum. Tom.
Perfect. So this next game is a game called Switch Interview. Let me get all my players on this side of the stage, please, for the game of Switch Interview. And actually, let me just get my first two players up. Platform, everybody. So in this game, the player who is on the left is going to be the interviewer. The player on the right is going to be the interviewee. We're going to have a talk show host or a podcast host or something like that. And the interviewee will be adjusting. Good. Wonderful. Thank you. Perfect. Opening it up. So let me get a topic for this first round here from anybody at all.
Guinea pigs.
Guinea pigs. All right. This is about guinea pigs. Players, are you ready?
Yes!
Good. Begin.
Welcome back to the show about animals that were misnamed. Today, we're talking about guinea pigs with our guinea pig expert, Raymond. Now, Raymond, why are they calling it a guinea pig when it's not a pig?
Well, let me tell you about this. Guinea pigs were named pigs because people longed for pigs back in the day. And guinea pigs were the only acceptable replacement that they had access to. So they called them guinea pigs out of longing for regular pigs.
Second question. Whatever happened to your show, Everybody Loves Raymond?
Oh, I was glad to
Thank you, Alex. Thank you for taking reference.
Good, good. Everybody Loves Raymond is a very popular TV show from the 90s, question mark. What's your favorite TV show from that same era?
Full House.
Seinfeld. This is a Seinfeld docu-series. Players, begin.
Now, George, a lot of people think that you are more of the serious but fudgy kind of dorky friend, but you're not really like that in real life, are you?
In real life, I look deep into the dark parts of my soul, and I focus on that.
We feel a lot of that energy when you're in scenes with Cosmo Kramer. Can you speak a little bit to your dynamics with him?
When I'm in scenes with Cosmo Kramer, I go, Kramer, what's going on here?
Good, good. Johnny is a real-life attorney. Just tell me your real-life job that's not an attorney. Because I know we got a bunch of attorneys here. Engineer. All right, this is about engineering.
So we've got Mr. Oppenheimer here, not Doctor. I know it's not Doctor yet. I know it's so we've got Mr. Oppenheimer here. So I hear that there's some wonderful things coming out of combustion engines these days. Could you tell us a little bit about what's at the forefront of combustion?
Yeah, it's air intake. That's at the forefront. Yeah, first it's air intake. That's your first stroke, okay? On a 4-stroke compression internal combustion engine, right? There's intake, compression, combustion, extake.
Oh yeah. Does that help you pick up the ladies?
Oh yeah, if it goes, yeah, sure. They like to go places too, okay?
Being a savvy engineer is a good way to pick up the ladies. What's an appropriate way to pick up ladies?
Bar.
A bar. Just go to a bar. It's about bars.
Hi, I'm here with mixologist Jimmy. He is works in several of the top restaurants here in New York City. Jimmy, what's a drink that is really getting the ladies these days?
Oh, olive juice with mayo.
Olive juice with mayo is a thing I would drink under absolutely no
Now, you are the first beets farmer that set up a farm in the middle of the Bronx. You live in the Bronx, and it's being received really well. Why don't you tell us about your beet farm?
Well, people be playing lots of technotronics, and I knew they wanted to drop a funky beat. And when I heard that funky beat, I was thinking, why don't we be drinking this funky beat? So I put a bunch of hydroponic plants on my rooftop, and I played that technotronic hydroponic beat, and I grew some beet.
Now,
Switch! A DJ is a made-up job. What's another gig-based job?
Consultant.
What'd you say?
Consultant.
Consultant. What was the other one I heard?
Barista.
Barista. All right, barista-ing. Barista-ing. Now you know what? Specifically, I want this to be about Starbucks.
Well, hey everybody, with us here today is Charles, who has worked at 5 different Starbucks locations, each time dramatically improving their sales that month. So Charles, oh by the way, Charles has a voice that's so high-pitched it's almost hard for the human ear to hear. Charles, just tell us about how you increase the sales of Starbucks.
Dave, it's because your real voice is so manly. We had to hear what I was telling you the other day.
I know.
All right. This brings us to a very important part of our show, which is our most challenging game, and it's also our final game. But we're here every Friday and Saturday at 7:30 and 10 o'clock. Yeah. So for this game, I do need to send 2 players out of earshot. Who am I sending? You and you. All right. On the count of 3, everybody say, "Get out of here!" 1, 2, 3. Get out of here! Officially gone. So this is a game called 3 Things. It is a guessing game. So what I need from all of you in the audience are a whole bunch of suggestions, and then we're going to make them crazy. So from anybody over here, just give me a normal, everyday household chore. Sweeping. I heard sweeping. The household chore of sweeping. Good. From anybody over here, give me a sport that we haven't talked about at all tonight.
Rugby.
Rugby. Good. Old-fashioned rugby. From anyone over here, give me another outdoor activity.
Ice climbing.
Ice climbing.
Is that what that's called?
Yeah, was there another name for that?
Pickaxing.
Yeah, pickaxing for ice climbing.
I'm sorry, Steve. That was good.
That works.
Ice climbing.
Go do it. And then from anybody over here, just give me another activity. It could be a household chore or a sport. Every Saturday, down here. Maybe a more active activity. Also, eating. Okay, eating. Perfect. Eating. So we've got our 4 activities. Now, for our first one, what was that, Alex?
Sweeping.
All right, sweeping. So we're gonna have a broom, but the broom is not gonna be a broom at all. It is instead going to be something that would hurt to hold in your hands. What is it?
A bunch of glass.
Okay, the broom. I'm gonna say the broom is a cactus, and the dustpan is a porcupine. Yeah, it's a spiky kind of situation. And then they're not sweeping up regular dirt and debris. They are instead sweeping up a concept or idea, something that's intangible. Like freedom would be an intangible concept. What's another intangible?
Life. The Big Bang Theory.
Ooh, I heard heartbreak. Heartbreak. Sweeping heartbreak with a porcupine and a cactus. Good. So that second activity is rugby?
Rugby.
All right, rugby. Excellent. So they're playing rugby, but they're the pads and whatever gear that they're wearing, they don't have any of that. Instead, they're wearing something that would be completely impractical to wear on a rugby field. What is it?
Sombrero.
Jellyfish.
Ooh, I heard I'm gonna take jellyfish is gonna be the ball.
Okay.
The ball is gonna be a jellyfish. Something else that's like
The Michelin Man
impractical.
outfit.
They're gonna wear the outfit, the Michelin Man outfit.
Tires, yeah.
Yep, just tires. Just tires. Yep. Good. And then the field is not gonna be a regular field at all. It is instead gonna be made of something like an ooey gooey substance. What is it?
Jello. Chocolate.
I heard slime. I heard Nickelodeon Gact, or slime specifically. Good. That third activity is ice climbing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, might need some help with this one. I'm not from Florida, but I've lived here so long I don't remember what ice looks like. So is that like you summon a mountain kind of? Is that the deal? All right, good. Oh, with the little pickaxes. So the little pickaxes are not those. They are instead something that would be too tiny to use as a pickaxe. What is it? Ooh, they're toothpicks. They're using toothpicks. Good. And the wall of ice that they are climbing on is Velcro. It's Velcro. Yep. Good. And they're not alone, because you never want to do that alone. It's so scary and dangerous. They are instead with a cartoon character that has a very recognizable voice. Who is it?
Elmer Fudd, Yosemite Sam.
I heard Elmer Fudd. Elmer Fudd. Excellent. And that final activity is eating, right? Mm-hmm. All right, good. They're eating, but the food that they're eating isn't food. It is something that you wouldn't eat. What is it?
A cockroach.
They're eating cockroaches.
Ew.
Hey, give the people what they want. All right, and their utensils are not utensils. They are instead something that would be too slippery to hold.
Snakes.
Snakes. They're snakes. Good. And then they're not eating alone. They are again eating with this time a celebrity who is most well known for their voice.
Joseph Stalin.
I heard Paris Hilton. Paris Hilton. They're eating with Paris Hilton. That's all four of them, right? Excellent. All right, give it up for all of those suggestions. So in a moment, what's going to happen is we'll call our players back into the room. Those players did not hear any of those suggestions. These players have the arduous task of getting them to not only guess these activities, but also perform these bizarre activities. And they can use only two tools. Those two tools are gibberish and mime. Gibberish is gobbledygook nonsense, right? Like you get it. Good. And then mime is, I don't know, mime is like a French martial art. So now all we need to do is get a review from one of our players. Get it for Alex, everybody!
All right, the first activity is sweeping. The broom is a cactus, the pan is a porcupine, and the dirt is the concept of heartbreak. Everybody say one! One! Next, they're playing rugby. They're wearing the Michelin man's body. The ball is jellyfish, and the field is slime. Everybody say two! Two! Next, they are ice climbing. The pickaxes are toothpicks. The ice is Velcro, and they are with Elmer Fudd. Everybody say three! Three! Lastly, they are eating. The food is cockroaches. The utensils are snakes, and they are with Paris Hilton. Everybody say putting dogs in purses.
Putting dogs in purses.
Give it up for Alex again, everybody. All right, and this is what they are fighting for, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Improv Comedy Championship belt. Yeah, I know. It's pretty gosh darn shiny. So now what we need to do is call our players back in. What should we yell at them to get them back in here?
Hey!
Just, hey. On the count of three, everybody say, hey. 1, 2, 3. Hey! Make a bunch of noise so they know it's time to come back. Hey! Excellent, excellent. All right. Jill, we are going to have you start in the game of four things players. Are you ready?
Yes!
Good. Begin.
Hey!
Baba Ooga Tabo Bo.
Baga
Baga Tobo.
Oh, Wugga Bug. Oh, horrible people. I am sweeping.
Yes.
But my broom is a cactus.
Yes.
And my dustpan is a porcupine.
Yes.
And I'm sweeping up. I am sweeping up rejection.
Oh, it's not rejection. I'll give you one more guess.
Heartbreak.
Alright, with our next activity, players, are you ready?
Yes.
Good. Begin.
Come to Smago Tobo. Go up. So Magi Tababa. Oji go Bukiki Wogi. Come on, Tabo. Oogie Bogi. Oogie Bogi.
Alright, Dave, stand there, look straight forward. What are you doing?
I'm playing rugby. The ball is a jellyfish. I'm wearing the costume of the Michelin Man. And the turf is just slime.
Alright. That brings it's a 2-2 tie. Now this time to up the ante, I'm gonna put 90 seconds on the clock. So I'm gonna have my stopwatch over there. 90 seconds on the clock. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Good, begin.
Alright, I'm ice climbing.
Yeah.
And my picks are toothpicks.
Yes.
The wall is Velcro.
Yes.
And I'm ice climbing with Elmer Fudd.
Alright. For all the glory, 90 seconds on the clock. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Good, begin.
Smack it, smack it, smack it. Oh, chaba, chaba, chaba. Oh, chaba, 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 chaba. Chaba, chaba, chaba. Chung, 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 chaba, chaba, what the chaba, go, baba. Chaba, yum.
Yum.
Oh, so how many give it to you?
Click.
Oh.
Click.
Does Samahamada Gabada Abadabadi or Jabadabada? And Samahamada Kabanabaga? Hey, Yabadaba Gabachimaga. So what give it say? I'm eating.
Yes.
My fork and knife is a snake.
Yeah.
I'm eating with Paris Hilton.
Yes.
And I'm eating termites. Oh, I meant to say something else.
All right, tell me what you meant to say.
Cockroaches.
Michael in the booth, everybody.
Yeah.
Making all the sounds, making all the sound effects, and give it up for Anthony, who's actually running our live stream tonight. Since Anthony has been volunteering, he's been here at every single main event for the past 2 months, which is awesome. And then we've got Kate on the follow cam. We've got Emma, who greeted you at the door. He's so that wonderful. Hey, folks, most importantly, we want to thank all of you for coming out tonight. So give it up for yourselves.
Yeah.
We've been open here just about a year and a month. So we celebrated our 1 year anniversary in May. So it's been really fun. You see, there's still a couple of empty seats. We don't like that. Boo, empty seats. So there's some things you can do. Yeah, boo. Where could they possibly be besides here right now? Who knows? There's a couple things you can do to help us out. You can go and leave us a review on one of the many platforms. TripAdvisor would actually be great. We need some more reviews on there. 5 stars would also be great. If for some reason you're thinking of leaving less than 5 stars, don't waste your time. We're a small family-owned business. Just shoot us a strongly worded email instead. admin@firstcoastcomedy.com. All right, calm down, everybody. You can also follow us on all the social medias: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and you can follow us on YouTube, Rumble, and our Facebook for the live streams. We're live streaming this show just about every single night. But still, in the year 2023, the best form of advertisement is word of mouth. Yes, it is. So, if you had a good time tonight, please, please, please tell a friend, tell a family member. And if for some reason you didn't have a good time tonight, just tell an enemy because their money spends the same. Excellent. Thank you all so much. We have been First Coast Comedy. Have a great night!
All right, let's give it up for your players. Adam Fingman, Dave Hogan, Alex Brendan, Jill